And the governor's office staying Republican with Kelly Ayotte's victory last night. She wasn't able to talk to us today, but we will catch up with her later in the week. Political director Adam Sexton's here now. So Adam, New Hampshire's kind of sticking strong to this tradition of being a purple state still.
Without question, last night was a phenomenal night for Republicans. Yeah. They did better than I think many of even them thought they could, but it wasn't a complete sweep as we just saw. And that's because of the growing trend we're seeing among New Hampshire voters who split the ticket between the state and the federal level, sending Republicans to Concord and then Democrats to Washington, D.C. This thing really started to take shape in the Trump era here and is solidified over the last three elections in 2020, 22, and then last night. It carried through both House and Senate races as well in those cycles, and it's apparently become just a bit of a thing for people to go blue in D.C. and red in Concord, Steve.
So, look, we've seen this, multiple cycles now. Is there something that you think is behind all of this?
Yeah, as much as we like to romanticize the Granite State voter and all of their wily wisdom and say it's this weird civic quirk, it really just comes down to the crossover appeal of the candidates themselves. Chris Pappas has been the primary driver of this lately, keeping that volatile CD1 in Democratic hands. We saw so many towns last night as we were looking at those results coming in that would have been almost uniformly straight ticket Republican, but they bounced over to check that box for Pappas. There can be a variety of reasons why, but it's just a pretty good chunk of the voters out there who are Republican or right-leaning looking at this guy and saying, hey, I like him and we're going to vote for him. What's really interesting, though, is that Democrats appear to have replicated that formula a bit now in CD2. Maggie Goodlander also demonstrated some crossover appeal last night. Many city wards and towns, she outperformed the Democrat right above her on the ballot, Joyce Craig. So it's going to be interesting over time if she can, dig in and really add more of that personal appeal level stuff in the cycles ahead, Steve.
So to that end, how much staying power, Adam, do you think this even has?
In the case of Chris Pappas, he's turned it from a phenomenon into a consistent result. But here's the thing, Steve, Republicans can create these kind of advantages too. Governor Chris Sununu is a classic example. Always a lot of Democrats voted for him. Kelly Ayotte did some of that last night as well. The difficulty with this is these kind of candidates don't just grow on trees. We're getting used to this kind of biannual ticket splitting, but it is definitely not the norm.